What is going on, everybody? This is Phil with Millennial Money Gains, and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we are going to be doing a stock analysis on Intel. We will dive deep into Intel, and I will tell you exactly why I think this is a good long-term play. Now, Intel does pay a small dividend, but we will get into that later. If you guys have not done so already, can you please just hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm? It really does help out the channel, and I really do appreciate it. Also, join the family by hitting that subscribe button down below. We do post here 2 times per week, and we do stock analysis on different stocks such as this one, and we dive deep into those companies and say whether I think it is a good buy. But please remember that I am not a financial advisor, and I am not your financial advisor, so please make sure you're doing your own due diligence when investing in any companies. Intel is currently trading at $56.46 at the time I am making this video. I did recently just purchase 10 shares of Intel, and let me tell you exactly why. So Intel has a market cap of $229 billion at the moment. They have $77 billion in revenue and $18.6 billion in net income. Their PE ratio is at a healthy 12, which is pretty low on, in my opinion, for a technology company. They do have free cash flow of $19 billion, and they have a dividend yield of 2.4%, which would translate to $5.42 billion, which is very healthy with the amount of cash flow that they are bringing in. Now, Intel does have a 52-week high of $68.49 and a 52-week low of $43.61. So I think I am catching it at the perfect time right now. Intel has been known as a dying company as of recently, these past couple of months or years, and I'm going to dive deeper into the company and tell you exactly why I do not think that is true. And based on these numbers already, I hope you can see that it is attractive. In the past 5 years, Intel has consistently increased its operating revenue, from 2016 having operating revenue of $56.28 billion, and then all the way to 2019 at $70.84 billion, and in 2021 so far $77.71 billion. So as you can see, their revenue is increasing. So for people to call this a dead company, I do not see why. I am still seeing healthy increases in revenue for such a large corporation, sitting at, like I said, a market cap of about $230 billion. Based on my calculations, I think this company could be worth upwards of $300 billion. So sitting at such a low valuation right now, I will be trying to eat up as many shares as I can. Intel has profit margins of almost 24% and has revenue growth in the past 5 years of $17.23 billion. Net income growth in the past 5 years of $7.37 billion. It has 14.2% less shares outstanding, $21.6 billion in assets and liabilities, and $7.7 billion in cash flow growth. So let's take a look at adding Intel to my dividend portfolio, how it looks and how it will increase my annual dividend. So as you can tell, I only added 10 shares for now, which is not a huge position at all. It's just under $600 or so. As a dividend yield of 2.48%, payout ratio of 30%. I will be receiving annual payments of $1.39, and it has 6 years of dividend increases. So looking at the chart here, as you can see, in the past 5 years, the price has increased pretty significantly, going from $32 or so to what it is now, $58, with a height of almost $70. As you can see here, the dividend payments have pretty steadily increased over time. Even though the yield may have gone down, the dividend has pretty steadily increased, and the payout ratio has gone down, which is pretty nice to see. But from 2011 to 2020, they have paid quarterly dividends, and each year, or pretty much each year, the dividend has gone up, which is exactly what you want to see. Now, they may not have the highest dividends, but with that being said, Intel is a very safe company that I think will deliver high growth and a decent amount of dividends over time. So, like, zooming in here on Intel, I have 10 shares at a price of $56.47. Is what it costs now. My average cost is $56.56. Dividend yield is 2.46%, and I will receive annual income of $13.90. That's $1.90 per share, and I have 10 shares. So not too bad there. It does bring my portfolio up a little bit and my annual income to $482 total. Now, given that, let's just show you a quick update on my monthly dividend. So as you can see, it did change a little bit from just last video, but I am going to tell you why in my next portfolio update. But for now, we are keeping this about Intel. So that is why I have opened up a position in Intel, and I will buy any shares that are under $60 at the moment, and hopefully my investment will continue to outpace itself and keep growing as a dividend superstar in my portfolio. I will be wrapping up the video here. I do appreciate you all for tuning in to the video and spending a few minutes of your day with me. If you guys did enjoy it, please smash that like button. I really do appreciate it for all the work that goes into making these videos. Also, if you guys can just hit that subscribe button down below, because we do produce here 2 videos per week, and sometimes I will throw in an extra one, and you're not going to want to miss those. But once again, I do appreciate you all for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!